this! Ah!
Oh, that's another one.
Shut up. OK, does anybody want a beer?
Have you got some? No. Oh, you...
Oh, in the face!
He was born in 1836 and he was fired by Car Magazine, fired by Autocar Magazine, fired by Scotland on Sunday, and somehow he managed to get fired by a Volvo dealership. Probably for driving too slowly. Ladies and gentlemen, James May!
Thank you, you're very kind. And, ladies and gentlemen, you probably can't see him from the back, but I assure you, he is here. He was fired by Radio York, fired by Radio Leeds, and fired by Radio Lancashire. It's Richard Hammond!
Hello! Hello! Thank you. Thank you. And, ladies and gentlemen, over here, he's basically a shaved ape in a shirt. And he, technically, is the only one of us never to be fired by anyone. It's Jeremy Clarkson!
Thank you so much.
Who won that? It was me, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's not important, though, is it?
Is it not?
No, it's just not relevant.
Right. In a drag race, it's irrelevant which car gets there first.
Yeah, yours is the better milk float.
Not only did you knock us into the sewage-infested waters of Venice, you cut the present we gave you in half.
No, hang on a minute. No, it was only like a two-piece jigsaw puzzle and I put it back together again. Look, there it is. See? Perfect.
Hammond,
Yes?
art galleries do not saw artworks in half just to get them up the stairs, you moron.
That Porsche wounded me.
Wounded.
It did wound me because, you know, it's got so much grip that you're sort of forced into the seat, and the seat's got this stitching on it, which digs a hole in your back. Honestly, I've got a picture of what it did. Look at this. That's my back.
Oh, I'm amazed you weren't hospitalised with that.
That
That's
is a savage wound.
Mine's never done that to me. What are you doing here?
Well, I have come to remind you, because you've obviously forgotten, because you're too giddy, that we have no need for the Mustang in Britain. Because if you want to spend, what, £35,000 on a fast Ford, you'd buy a Focus RS, because that was designed for here.
No, you'd settle for that in the UK because you couldn't buy this, but now you can. That is the point. That's what I mean.
Would you wear chaps? No, because we have trousers. What about cowboy? Oh, you are cowboy boots.
Well, it's appropriate, isn't it? I'm welcome. Listen, I don't want everything from America. I just want the Mustang.
Stupid.
No, America.
It wasn't designed for here. Would you wear a Stetson?
Well,
It's
no.
cold out, I'll wear a Stetson. No, you'd wear a bobble hat. That's a bobble hat.
Oh,
You...
no, hang on. I've just realised.
What?
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
People are interested in Alfa Romeos.
People are interested in murders. They don't want to see one.
Do you all know what I mean by the double-decker, right? Because it is unique among chocolate confectionery items. Take a bite as you're driving along, and a bit about this big, OK, silently breaks away. Goes down between your legs and melts.
A flake is worse.
No, it just
A
isn't.
flake is advertised as the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate. It is worse.
This is a hot topic on Conversation
It
Street.
is.
And I think we should settle it here and now. I'm going to go into our travelling box. Our travelling box of chocolate confectionery, and I'm going to... Let's settle it. Competition, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you James's flake.
The flake.
You, the double-decker. He's going in. First bite. Oh, it's a big fall of chocolate. It's a heavy sprinkling, that.
Just a light dusting of chocolate.
Light dusting, yeah, OK.
Right, James May.
Moving over to this corner, James May and his double-decker. This is exciting, isn't it? His paw on that, his teeth. Oh! It's a catastrophic fall! The clear winner!
The double-decker is worse than the flake. There's the plate. There's the double-decker.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
I'm just saying, everything in America comes with cheese, apart from the Grand Canyon. Whereas this canyon does come with cheese, and it's delicious. Here, have some.
I don't want cheese.
It's better than Monterey Jack in a tube. Can't
You're
eat it.
ruining this.
No, you are, because you are telling everyone that the Mustang is better than the Focus.
Well, it is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
No, it isn't. Look at this.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Half a century of Mustang history, heritage and pride, but it hasn't got a small plastic strip on the door in case you're a bit clumsy.
No, it's brilliant, that. And this is faster.
Well, no, it isn't.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It is.
It isn't. And I left you because you were being moronic.
It wasn't.
Well, seriously, who is going to buy a Ford Focus when for the same money you could have a V8 engine Mustang?
No one.
What?
Nobody would. Mustang's got so much more character.
Hang on, so you agree with me?
Oh, God, yes, if I had the choice of those two cars, I'd have the Mustang every day of the week.
So you ruined my day out for no reason at all?
I ruined your day out because it was fun to ruin your day out.
Good work.
It was good work.
You muppet! What's that?
What?
I never knew Namibia had 2 Cs.
It doesn't have 2 Cs.
No, it has one massive sea in it, one massive stupid sea that's navigated us back to where we started.
Can I just say?
Yes.
Why did we even believe you could navigate?
Well,
you
that-
can't even
honestly,
read a compass.
There are 2 Cs, there's 2 Cs here for believing that that sea could navigate
No,
us.
you're right.
I couldn't possibly... Well, it's really... I don't understand that.
Freezing cold, sandpapered on
You've
the
got
face.
a coat on.
It's thin. Have you felt it?
No, I haven't even got a thin coat.
I've only got a T-shirt. Anyway, I'm not going to get competitive with you about who's the coldest.
I'm the
We're all the
coldest.
lostest.
Never mind. Look, let's not get bogged down with whose fault it was.
There's no being bogged down with it, is there? It was yours.
The first thing you need to know before we start shopping in here is James and I are in charge.
Well...
No, I'm sorry, he's right.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't know anything about camping.
Exactly.
Well, how does that make you
Because we know it's all terrible.
If we leave it to you, we'll all end up sleeping in small green triangles.
The camping you know about is in the Lake District where you deliberately make yourself miserable.
I'm sorry, he's right.
It is possible, I think, with a bit of ingenuity and money, to make tenting bearable. The point is, yours isn't a beach buggy.
My car,
Yeah.
apart from having a beach buggy's body and the beating, pulsating heart of a beach buggy, namely a Beetle engine.
I look at yours and go, that doesn't even look like a beach buggy.
It does, and it is. It's a beach buggy enhanced, but in the spirit of beach buggying.
isn't.
Jeremy, yours is a freak. Had it existed 100 years ago, would have been exhibited. People who come from hundreds of miles around, and the children would have peeked through it at the curtains. Oh, look at the monster.
The point is, I have always loved the spirit of the beach buggy. I love the era that created it and all of that. But the one thing that's made me think I don't like it is the engine reminds me of Hitler. I have removed all of that Hitler DNA from mine, fitted a bloody great V8.
It's gone too far. It's Frankenstein's buggy.
I can settle this. Yours isn't a proper beach buggy.
It isn't.
But it's more of a beach buggy than yours.
Oh, rubbish.
Because the true spirit of the beach buggy is the Beetle floor pan and engine, which his has. Yours doesn't have the engine. Mine actually has everything. Mine is the proper beach buggy.
I'm sorry about this, James, but
You're not.
your car was created by the swinging 60s and endorsed by Steve McQueen, one of the coolest people who ever lived. And yet somehow you have managed to make your beach buggy boring.
It is a bit. It is a
is
bit.
boring.
It is. It's a boring firework display.
It is.
You see, I say you don't need to buy a BMW M3 because for £11,000 less, you can have a Jaguar XES, which is nicer to drive, more comfortable, and just as fast.
It isn't just as fast.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
They both do 155 miles an hour.
Yes, because the BMW has been electronically limited to 155. The Jag is just limited.
Sorry to interrupt, it's just that both my colleagues are wrong. Because if you want a small, fast saloon car, what you absolutely have to have...
If you're going to start going on about that Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglioglio, I am going to stab you in the eye with this pen.
No, he's...
A number of times.
He's right. Alfa Romeo have not made a decent car for 30 years.
Nothing.
When our colleague finally surfaced, he was very angry.
That was nowhere near the cars. Nowhere near.
What was nowhere near the car?
You might as well have dropped me off the coast of Los Angeles. That was I couldn't even see them. And when
Stop.
No.
What do you mean?
How did you manage? You're the boat expert, as you're forever telling us. How did you manage to put the cars there and then move the boat about 100 yards away?
We drifted a bit.
Have you done the job?
No.
What?
The cars are not anchored because when I got there, your drifting stupid orange biscuits in boat yanked me back off there.
We don't have an afternoon to just throw away while you go paddling.
You're saying, yeah, I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Here we go! Down! Sink!
Woo!
Yes, but you see, the thing is, you can buy a cheap car, like a Jaguar, or you can buy an expensive car, like a Banter,